Celeste came on my show earlier this year because her entire family, including her own mother, thought she was lying about being raped at 12 years old. And she hoped that by proving she was telling the truth, she could repair her relationship with her mother. Here's the clip.
My daughter is a liar. She's always been a liar, so it's very hard to believe anything that comes out of her mouth.
Celeste is trying to say that she was raped by a family member's boyfriend.
When Celeste was 12, she went and told everybody that she was being molested and touched inappropriately and that she was raped. I found out a year later. My mom raised her, but I was, present in her life her entire life. And I tried to contact the proper authorities, but because I had let my mother adopt her, I had no legal standing. I believe that because of the things that happened to me when I was younger, February 27th, 1986, I was raped and almost kidnapped by the West Side Park rapist. And so, I'm sorry. Maybe she might be making it up to relate to me in some type of way. I don't know. I don't think that it's fair for her to come on national TV and make accusations that can ruin a person's life. There was recordings of her saying that it didn't happen. Like somebody, had a recording of her saying, okay, I lied.
I'm here to tell my mother that I'm not a liar. Before that man raped me, we were really, really close.
Is it because of what happened? That's what?
Yeah, that's what split us apart.
Tell me about that day.
That day there was a school lunch fight that had broken out. And my grandmother couldn't come and get me. And my family members was the only one that could come and get me. We went back to my family member's house. As I come down the steps, he's standing at the bottom of the steps with a pair of jean pants, black and white boots on, and a blue shirt. He grabs me, pushes me up against the wall, pulls my pants down, and proceeds to touch me inappropriately where you should not touch a 12-year-old little girl. And he's, oh, you've started sleeping with boys. And then he took me into another room. And then that's when he raped me. And I tried telling my mother, and she thinks that I'm lying. I came to you.
You came to me a year, almost a couple years later, Celeste.
It doesn't. I came to you at 13.
No,
you
didn't.
You were supposed to protect me. You were supposed to be there.
I called the proper authorities. Don't act like I wasn't there, Celeste. Don't act like I didn't sit and fight with family members over you and that this hasn't torn this family apart.
She says her whole purpose here is because she wants a relationship with you again. She wants to bond with you.
You don't know her. You don't know her. She could sit up here and put on a show for everybody else, and you guys can all clap and think that it's,
Is she a bad girl?
Man, you have no idea. Celeste has been promiscuous. She don't know who the father of some of her children are. I mean, you don't know.
Okay.
You don't know her.
I'm gonna give you a piece of advice. Don't throw your kids under the bus. Celeste came here and took a lie detector test, and we asked her, did that man make you have sexual intercourse with him when you were 12 years old? She answered yes, and the results for Celeste's lie detector test is that she told the truth.
I didn't lie.
Oh,
I told you.
Right
I told you I didn't lie.
You can't admit to the fact that you've lied so much that's altered. You know that, Celeste. Don't holler me. You don't know. You don't know our lives.
I just wanted you to know I wasn't lying, that I was telling the truth.
Do you know how hard it was for me to accept that after what happened to me when I was younger?
I understand.
Do you know?
I understand. But that doesn't mean excuse.
How did I know you understood, Celeste?
Because I went through it. I went through it. I understand. If anybody understands, I do, because I've been there. I went through it. I still have nightmares to this day.
I am so sorry. promises.
After leaving my show, Heather and Celeste started to repair their relationship. However, Heather was upset by the amount of negative comments from viewers after the show aired. Heather says that doubting her daughter does not make her a bad mother, and she is joining us virtually to give us an update on their relationship. Heather, tell me what happened after the show aired.
A lot happened. There were people making a lot of negative comments, people messaging me saying that I needed to go kill myself, that I didn't deserve to be a mother, just all kinds of negative things. But they really, it's easy for them to make all these comments sitting behind a keyboard, you know. They don't know the whole situation of all the circumstances surrounding everything. They don't know we're limited of what we could say, and we can't name certain people. I mean, there's just so much around this that people just, they don't grasp, they don't understand. They don't comprehend. They didn't comprehend the whole situation.
So after the show aired, you went on our website and you read the comments concerning your show that you were on.
I in fact did. I did. I seen a lot of the comments. Like, I see how I look like a monster. It didn't settle well with me either. You know.
So can we bring Celeste into the picture?
I've called her Bug since the day I gave birth to her and put her on my chest. It's my Bug. What do you have to say to the people that were talking down to your mother?
For the people that were talking down to my mother, I want to let you know she is one of the best mothers in this world.
Oh, there you go.
She's always been there for me. I mean, there was a small part in her mind that doubted me, but you got to also think, I have 4 children myself, and if any of my children came up to me, there would be a doubt. I mean, there would be. I don't know.
I did call the police. She does need to clarify that with you.
I'm not even going to say that. I'm not even going to say that, because if my child came up to me and said, you know, this happened, I'm going to believe it.
And that was another thing that people were saying, if you recall. And you even said to the woman, like, my mother did something.
Yes,
my mom, and I did call the police. And you need to apologize to Steve.
Yes, I apologize.
When he asked you, did I do anything, you told him no. When in fact, I'm the first one to call the police.
She actually tried to call the police.
But Celeste, I just want to ask you, in just yourself, do you feel coming on the show and you being revealed as telling the truth all these years, was it good for you? Did it help you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, and that's what it comes down to, and you know, there's a lot of people that have come on the show in your same situation where people doubted and they don't have a place to turn and prove, and I'm glad that we were able to do that for you. And you know, I'm thankful for your mom for coming on the show, even though it put her in a tough spot. But like I said, I think it's people want updates and they want to know what's happening with the people that did appear on the show, and that was a very, you know, emotional show. So I want to thank you both for coming on that show. Thank you so much for updating what's going on with you now, because I think people want to know how's mom and daughter doing. It's great
We're just really trying to get to that finish line and have him put in jail, period.
Yeah.
That's all.
Well, I hope that happens. I hope that happens.
Do you mind if I say something really quick? I know this is your show, but I also know there's a lot of people watching. And I promise you it's not nothing nasty or negative. Do you mind?
Go ahead.
For any other girls out there that have felt like he had no hope, nowhere to turn, that man right there, he will help. He can get your voice heard.
Call Steve.